Hi and welcome to another episode of Toby's Barbecue Corner. Today we're making Schichtfleisch, layered or stacked meat in the Dutch oven. Now what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is what you need for today. Now obviously we need a piece of meat, and this is about 3.5 kgs of pork neck without any bones. We need some bacon, some onions, paprika, you need your favorite barbecue sauce, you need your favorite rub, and then we can use some mini potatoes as well, but you could also use rolls. As I'm going to prepare the meat from the night before, I'm just going to quickly show what you do. So you're going to cut it into about 1.5 centimeters thick slices. And then we're going to season it, and we're going to put it in a vacuum pack bag and marinate it overnight. All cut up, so now we're going to give it a good heap of seasoning, so be liberal about it. You know, everything will add to the flavor. All done, and now we're going to put it in the bag and leave it overnight in the fridge. Alright guys, the following day, let's get cracking on the other ingredients. So we need the onions as well as the paprika, and very quickly we're just going to peel the onion, and then we're going to half it and cut it in large slices, and that's all we're going to do. And then let's cut the paprika in slices. So all you basically do is you remove the inside seeds, just like that, and then you can either half it or you just leave them whole and cut them just like that, but I prefer to half them. It just makes the cutting a bit easier and you just gain a little bit more to play with. Now in the first step, what we're going to do is we're going to layer the Dutch oven with bacon. And it's easiest done if you let it rise a little bit on the rim as well. Just simply, it adds flavor, it adds moisture as well later on to your layered meat, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So take your time, do it properly, and you're going to reap the rewards. So I'm going to finish this up now. I'm going to show you how it's going to look like afterwards. Alright, and now we're going to take the meat that we've been marinating for the last 24 hours, and look how lovely that looks, and we're just going to layer it into the Dutch oven, just like that. And then we always do one layer of meat, one layer of onion, and one layer of paprika. Right, all stacked up. So we're now going to take your favorite barbecue sauce, just pour it over it. It doesn't need any other fluids because the onions will release a lot of them. And obviously we don't want to have a soup, but the stacked meat will be swimming in its own juices, I can promise you that. Now I have a few onions left over, so you can just toss them on the top if you like. You can also just chop them up and use them for breakfast. So again, entirely up to you. And then I also had a couple of slices of bacon left over, so we're just gonna put that on the top, not to waste any. And then we're almost ready for the barbecue. Alright, the barbecue is nice and hot, sits at about 180 degrees. I'm gonna put it on, and leave it in there for the first 2 hours. First 2 hours are up, so let's have a look. Oh guys, very nice already. So what we're gonna do now is I've already peeled the potatoes, so we're just gonna throw them in and they're going to soak up some of those juices very nicely, and they're just really going to complement that dish. And then it's gonna go on for another hour and then we're ready to eat. Alright guys, 3 hours later, we're done. Let's have a look. But the smell is already awesome. And there we go guys, our Schichtfleisch layered or stacked meat made in the Dutch oven. I'm gonna show you a final picture in a second and then we're gonna dig in. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video about the Schichtfleisch, stacked or layered meat, whichever way you want to call it. Now it was super delicious together with the potatoes that really soaked up that flavor. It was absolutely nice. Now if you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up. And please head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come. And I hope to see you soon again at Toby's Barbecue Corner.